All right, hello everybody. We are live here with an update on your forecast. Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams with you. Time is 4:16 as we record this live update. Just wanted to give you an update on what's going on ahead of our newscast at 5 and 6. And of course, you can join us there. We'll have all the details on the forecast. But we'll dive right into things. We have a tornado watch that has been issued for areas north of Austin until 10 p.m. This includes you if you live in Llano County, Burnett County, Williamson County, or Milam County. Now, it is possible that later on this evening we either see this expanded farther southward or maybe even a severe thunderstorm watch added onto this farther southward as the threat goes farther south, perhaps into the Austin metro. That will be later on this evening, though, and we'll get into the timing coming up here in just one moment. Our severe weather threat as far as the level from the Storm Prediction Center has not really changed. We still have the slight risk, that is the 2 out of 5 for most of our KVUE area. But now northern Burnett County and northern Milam County are clipped by the level 3 risk. That is the enhanced risk. And the main concern with this, I want to hop in real quick to the categorical outlook. So we'll start with the tornado risk. This is our tornado outlook. The brown means a 5% chance of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point. So there could be a couple of tornadoes through this evening and tonight. But my main concern, just like with the past several systems, is going to be the potential for large hail here. You guys can see we are in the hatched area. That's what those lines mean. That's where the Storm Prediction Center sees potential for not just hail, but hail that could be significant. We're talking larger than quarter size, maybe up to ping pong ball size or larger. We do have that potential this evening. Okay, so those are the outlooks in the watch warning situation. What's going on outside right now? Well, not much. Here locally, it is warm and we've got some peaks of sunshine. It's 83 right now in Austin. It's as warm as 90 right now in Llano. So it kind of has that feel to it where we're warm, we're humid. Earlier, the feels like temperature in Austin was 90. So yesterday we had that, you call it a conditional severe risk, where we had the cap in place. We're not worried about the cap because we're so warm and humid today, and we have the front moving in. So this is going to be a much more widespread round of storms that moves in later this evening and tonight. Here's the bigger picture. We have severe storms which are now blossoming just north of here and then over parts of East Texas. That is a tornado warning right now, but this is the zone that we are watching here in the short term. Again, these storms are severe up closer to Stephenville, up closer to Waco and Hillsboro. Some of this activity, now that it's getting going, could expand southward and ultimately push into the northern tier of our area, which again is why we have that tornado watch that has been issued until 10 o'clock for Llano, Burnett, Williamson, and Milam counties. Here's the setup. We have this area of low pressure and a trailing cold front. All of those storms are sparked up along that, then also a little stationary boundary. This front is going to work towards us tonight, which sets us up for the more widespread chance for showers and storms. So with that all being said, we will hop into the models here. We'll go through the timing, and then after that, we're streaming on all of our digital platforms. I'll see if we have any questions or comments on Facebook. So if you've got questions about where you live or any concerns about the forecast, toss it in the comments. We'll go through that coming up. So this is the latest run of our extended high-res model. And what it is showing is by 7 or 8 o'clock, the front is still going to be to our north, but it's possible that we could have some pop-up supercells develop out ahead of the cold front. Now, that is not going to be widespread, but where those storms do pop up, they could be strong to even severe, especially north of Austin. So ahead of the main line of storms, we do need to watch that for you through this evening. But then as we get 8 p.m. into 9 p.m. and beyond, that is when we get into the core of our severe weather risk. So kind of the general timing here for the Hill Country and northern I-35 corridor, it looks like the brunt of your severe risk will be between 8 p.m. and midnight. So here's 10 o'clock on our model. Let's keep going. For the I-35 corridor, southern I-35 corridor in the Austin metro, looks like it's going to be 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. where your window for severe weather will be. So for Austin, that's going to peg things right around midnight or so, according to the latest data. Again, give or take an hour here. It's not exact. But around midnight or so, where we could have the worst of the weather moving in. Again, large hail concern, gusty winds can't be ruled out, and an isolated tornado is possible. So with the big hail concern through this evening, we've said this a lot over the past couple of weeks, but if there is a way where you can plan ahead for that, if you've got a carport, if you've got a garage, and normally you park out in the street just because it's easier, I would recommend taking the precautions tonight. If you have any property, plants, anything like that outside that you need to protect, I would take those actions now just to plan ahead for these storms, which could produce big hail. So that is midnight. We go beyond. If you live southeast of Austin, then it's likely going to be midnight to 4 a.m. or so, where your window for the most widespread severe weather will be. This is 2 a.m. And then here's 4:30 a.m. Some of this rain, we'd be on the backside of the cold front, but some of the rain could even linger into early Thursday morning. There's about a 20% rain chance prior to 10 a.m. or so. And then the afternoon on Thursday, we'll clear back to sunshine. We'll have a high near 80 in the afternoon. Actually looks pretty nice. So that is the main round that we're talking about this evening and tonight. Technically, that would be round 2 of severe weather for the week. And I also real quickly wanted to show you this, and we'll get into these details coming up at 5 and 6 o'clock on KVUE. But our third and final round of severe weather will be Friday evening and Friday night. That's right. After tonight, still not done this week. This is our storm outlook for Friday, which includes much of our area, especially I-35 corridor and hill country. In the slight risk, the level 2 out of 5. I could see this maybe even being upgraded for parts of our area to the enhanced risk, which is the 3 out of 5. So quickly to walk you through these details, here is Friday afternoon. A lot like today, we get at least partial clearing. It's warm. Temperatures shoot up into the mid and upper 80s. And another cold front swings in, and look at this, yet another round of widespread storms. Timing is subject to change, but latest model data showing 8 p.m. This big squall line's coming in first northern I-35 corridor and the hill country, and then expanding southward and eastward, maybe having some stormy weather in Austin around 9 or 10 p.m. So this could be a big issue for your Friday evening plans. Again, let us fine-tune the timing a little bit for you, but just want to give you an early look at the data. And then by midnight, we're starting to clear things out, and then the weekend should be a much calmer forecast. But just to show you that even after tonight, we are not done with severe weather for the week. Okay, so it is 4:23 right now. I'll get you back to the watch. I'm going to take a look here at the Facebook comments, see if we have any questions or concerns. And this will be a fairly quick update for you. We will again have our full forecast at 5 and 6 o'clock. And then we have meteorologist Grace Thornton coming in this evening, so we'll be on KVUE Plus, all of our digital platforms, updating you guys through this evening. I just realized I did not press go live on our Facebook page, so we are streaming on YouTube and KVUE Plus right now, but we are not streaming on Facebook. That's a little annoying. We'll do a separate stream for Facebook. So we don't have any Facebook comments right now, but that should have us updated for now. Again, tornado watch until 10 p.m. for areas north of Austin. That is the situation. So what we're going to do is we will sign off of here for the YouTube page and our streaming platform online. We will take a little bit of a break for 30 minutes, and then our 5 and 6 o'clock newscast will have the latest on the forecast. And once storms start firing up this evening, we'll have pretty much wall-to-wall coverage on our digital platforms, which we'll use to keep you guys updated. So I will sign off for now, and I will see you guys coming up at 5 and 6 on KVUE.